recently got to travel to Germany thanks to Xbox and PC Game Pass to go to Gamescom. After packing my bags, hopping into a car, I was on my way to the airport. And I don't travel much at all, so I was stoked to get a window seat. But when I landed in Singapore, I had to run full speed because my flight arrived late. But I made it just in time. In total, I spent 25 hours traveling to get to Germany. But it was so worth it. When I landed, I got to see the sights. I got to go to the Cologne Cathedral, which was so beautiful and stunning inside with all the amazing, majestic art. I wandered around Germany, experiencing the cuisine and the history in the old Roman roads and walls that are everywhere. They are over 1,000 years old, which just blew my mind. I made my way into Gamescom. Dun, 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 dun. I found number 6. Now I have to find number 7. The Xbox booth. I can see it, number 7. Boom! Gamescom. Gamescom. You want a game, you gotta come to the car. Look. Wild cosplayers. In the wild. That's crazy. I made it to the PC Game Pass booth, eager to dive into some games. The first one I sat down to play was Flight Simulator.
Let's nosedive. Oh, slow down. Oh, I've missed it. I've actually missed it. I'm trying. Oh no! I think I'm spiraling here a little bit. Maybe more.
Which is becoming more and more immersive every single year. Then I won a prize outside of Sea of Thieves. I actually hit the big wheel, the super prize. But to collect it and to get a rare little coin, but instead of that, I decided to just get down and do some push-ups. Then I got to go all the way backstage into this really cool hidden exhibit area for PC Game Pass, where you can play test and have a lunch and a coffee, relax for a bit. But after lunch, I was sprinting in. It's like this tucked away place where there's all these rows of doors where you can go in and play test all the new games. Wherever I went into each booth, I got to meet the creators of the game, which was so cool. First up behind the scenes was Our History Untold. You wouldn't be able to tell because I don't seem like I have much brains, but I actually play a lot of strategy games in my spare time. So this was a really refreshing surprise to walk into. I love the different map options. At its largest, you can have 36 nations on the map, which is huge. You also take your turns simultaneously, which removes a lot of the wait time in multiplayer lobbies. I love this game so much that I actually stayed over my allocated hour. Thanks for letting me be there, but I just had so much fun with this one. Then I ran straight out of there into another experience to play Towerborn. This one was fun because I got to play with 3 other people in the room. It's an online brawler of up to 4 players, but you can also play solo if you prefer that. There's a bunch of customization for your skills and weapons. You can also join your friends' maps and help them out with their boss battles or what they're going through, or you can just get them all to join you. After some bashing, I got to play the cutest, most adorable game I think I've ever played in my entire life. And it's called Winterboro. You play as a tiny mouse coming to your childhood home to find it in shambles. From there, you have to collect items to craft things to help you survive the cold winter and slowly restore your home. If you like cozy, laid-back adventure games, I think this one is definitely for you. Then I'm running around, getting lost, trying to find my way around Gamescom so I can go and experience what Indiana Jones has to offer. I finally made it there and I actually got to dress up as Indiana Jones. It was awesome! I got to walk into this huge booth and watch new gameplay and new trailers for both Starfield and Indiana Jones, which I thought was so cool that you play in first person, super immersive. I'm probably gonna 100% both of these games and get every single achievement possible. Subscribe to Cray 100. Afterwards, it was time to experience Clair Obscure Expedition 33. The game was visually stunning with its turn-based gameplay. I met the devs and watched them play through an entire massive sprawling area of the game, but I don't have a heap of experience with turn-based games. I thought it was really cool. The camera angles and the way the pace of the combat goes was super interesting and really action-packed. One of my favorite experiences was playing Avowed. I've played thousands of hours of first-person action-adventure games, and this one really delivered. I like the mix of having loose builds that don't lock you into any given playstyle, so you can cast a spell with your left hand while having a sword or another item in your right hand and experiment with how you want to play. I didn't want to leave this one. I was having an absolute blast. The best part, each of the games I've spoken about so far are coming to or are already on PC Game Pass. How good is that? PC Game Pass is designed for PC gamers with hundreds of high-quality PC games, including new Day One games. Play some of the biggest franchises, including Indiana Jones, Stalker 2, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, Minecraft, Diablo 4, and Power World, and get ready for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 coming to PC Game Pass Day 1 on October 25th. On my last day, I got to go over to the Australian Games booth, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! And got to try out 2 upcoming titles that were so good. The first was Mouse. They showed me a presentation about the inspiration for their game and some of the initial development that they've gone through. The passion in the room while talking to them was amazing. It was great to hear how many trials and tribulations it takes to really build a new game. I think they've made a game filled with charm and a unique, amazing art style that takes inspiration from other creative ideas but melds it into this beautiful, unique world that they were so proud of, and they should be. The reloading animations were my favorite bit. The way the gun actually flops around was just, it was so interesting. It's extremely action-packed as well, and while I was watching, I couldn't help but think I can't wait to see speedrunners go through these different levels and find the quickest way out. The devs even gave me this cute figurine as a present for coming. It sadly got a little bit banged up in the travel over. I'm sorry to the devs that it's a little chipped, but it's one of 15 handcrafted by the developer, and I'm so happy to have this. This is so cool. It's gonna sit over there on my desk forever. And then I had no idea what I was walking into with Kill Knight. I am a massive fan of twin stick shooters. I absolutely adore them. This was fast-paced, gory, destructive mayhem where your reactions are what will get you through the levels. There's a focus on leaderboards and beating your friends' scores on different levels, making it into the global leaderboard. It's all about dodging, shooting back, reloading at the right time, switching out to your shotgun, which you have to scrounge around for ammunition for, and then come back in, keep killing, keep going, don't stop, don't give up. It felt like one of those games where if you were ever feeling down, you could just pick it up. It's gonna take your full concentration. It's gonna make you feel locked in, and you're just gonna be there playing this game. It was really awesome. Last but never least, Diablo IV Vessel of Hatred. It had such an amazing booth. It was wild. The size of some of these booths and the structure of them, I couldn't believe how long it would take you to build some of these things, man. In this expansion, you get new areas to explore with new enemies to fight. I got a really high level character to use, so I tried out some really sick abilities. The experience was really great. Everyone was lovely there at the booth as well. All smiles, shaking hands. And I think now that I'm home, I might have to start jumping in, leveling up my character, getting in with some friends, because I played a lot on Diablo's release with Loser Fruit. I think I might have to come back in and start grinding out some streams with her. Then it was sadly time to go home. I had such an amazing time at Gamescom thanks to Xbox and PC Game Pass. I can't thank you guys enough for letting me come over to Germany. I never would have thought I would have these opportunities. Everyone on the team was so nice, and thanks to the audience and the community for giving me these opportunities as well. I can't wait to start traveling the world again a little bit more, getting myself out of my comfort zone, and thank you again for everything, guys. Stay cray. Yeah.